2019 Toyota Corolla. I'm doing the battery replacement. So you want to pop your hood, your battery's right here. Now the first thing, well, get yourself a new battery. There's my new battery I'm going to be putting in. And this is a 2.0 engine. It's a 2019, the Corolla Hatchback SE. Alright, so pop your hood. We're going to come over here to the battery. It should have a cover like this on the positive side. What you're going to do is there's a little spot right here you could squeeze and lift this up and then just kind of wiggle and pull this thing off. It'll come off like that. Now there's a little clip right here, a little spring clip you could kind of push up to help get this off the battery. Get yourself a 10mm wrench, and we're going to get the negative off first. There's a little 10mm nut to get that loosened up. You don't got to get it all the way off, just take it off. Of course, take the negative side first off. My dad taught me that. No, I'm just kidding, I don't have a dad. Now let's go to the other side. There's a 10mm nut on the positive cable, on the cable clamp there. Now you only need to get that off, and you can kind of grab this whole thing and just kind of wiggle it and go back and forth. Wiggle it back and forth and pull up. You might need to get the positive clamp a little bit looser, but eventually this whole thing will come off just as a unit. Don't lose your patience and just rage rip it off. Okay, we'll get that off, and then I like to put like a rag or a paper towel or something between the positive terminal and the clamp so it doesn't spark while I'm doing the other stuff. I'm going to get the battery hold down off. It's a 12mm bolt. Go ahead and get this off. Get yourself a 12mm deep socket. You may need an extension. It's just got this guy right here. We'll go ahead and get that out. And you could take the battery hold down off first if you want to. I'm just taking it off now. But yeah, it comes off like that. Take note how it came off because you're going to have to put it back on the same way. Put that to the side. And I'm going to remove this battery off camera. I'm just going to take both my hands and remove it. Careful not to arc it. So I got it with my new battery here. This is a Toyota battery. Looks like an H5 battery. 540 CCA is my new one. Now my old one didn't have that much CCA. It was less. It only had like 360. But you know, I think this was the battery it came with shipped. So anyways, I'm gonna put this new battery on and get this guy off here. You put it in, and then your terminal clamps are going to want to go back to where they were. So the positive one, you just kind of bring it over and then set it down. This doesn't have any little pegs for these holes. I didn't see any pegs. So I'm just going to put it on like that, and then tighten it down on the 10mm nut right here. Okay, try to push the clamp down as much as you can on the terminal so it gets, it gets a good grip on it. And then we'll go ahead and take this little protective cap off the negative side and put our negative clamp on. Just put this guy over here, and then same thing, just tighten down the nut. You don't got to go crazy Hulk tight on the nuts. Just get them pretty snug to where they're not going to become loose over time. Okay, got that pretty snug. Now I'm going to put my battery hold down back on. I'm just going to put it back in exactly how it was. You may need to shift your battery one way or the other to make this fit on good. Yeah, and push this a little to the left there, and then I'll put this on. Okay, and then I'll put the nut in. Very important that you have a hold down on batteries. People sometimes think it's not a big deal, but it really is, because your battery will bounce and up an arc on your hood, and then it'll get beat up and it'll start to leak. Like, it's good to have a battery hold down. Okay, so that's good. And then I'll put the cover back on here. Make sure everything's tight. Alright, cool. Everything's good there. Now if you go to the inside of the car and start it, the first time you start it, it's probably gonna do like a dead start. It'll just try to start and then it'll die right away. Just start it up again and then it'll be fine. Your windows may need to be reset. Mine didn't need to be reset, but yours might, who knows. What you want to do is roll the window up all the way and then hold the switch button up for like 5 seconds, and then you'll roll the window down and then hold the switch button down for 5 seconds. And you could just do that a couple times on each little switch, and that'll help calibrate the windows if the automatic windows doesn't work after you do your battery. Other than that, I didn't really see too many effects of the dead battery or changing the battery. Nothing that won't... oh, the parking brake was flashing. like that. So I'll get this parking brake message right here. I don't know if that was related to the battery, but for that, all you do is you just initiate your parking brake, turn your parking brake on, of course, with your foot on the brake pedal. Just hold it up, and then the parking brake will set. And then just hold it up for a second, and then put it down, let it deset, and then the light went away, and everything was fine. And we're all good now. So hope this video helps someone out there. Let me know in the comments. Any additional information is appreciated. Thanks for watching. So I wanted to say about this new soap I've been using by a new company called Quantum Soap. It's a men's soap company. They make multiple different bars of soap with their own ingredients and fragrance. They even have a dark matter bar, which is more grittier. If you're a mechanic, you have a lot of dirt and oil in your skin a lot. You can reach them at quantumsoapco.com. Free shipping on orders over $50. These soaps are made in the US with all natural ingredients by hand. No synthetic this, synthetic that. They've been great. They've hooked us up with a GearmoAuto promo code. So if you head over to the website, type in GearmoAuto in the checkout, you'll get 10% off. Again, these guys are on Facebook, Instagram. Check them out. Check the links below. Thanks for watching.